Hey everyone, welcome to my second Radical tutorial. This time I'll be following the guidelines the Radical team published or have in documentation on the best way to get results from the performance capture module of Radical. The main part of that, or the main guideline I'm talking about, is that you need to start in a T-pose before capturing your motion. If you remember my previous tutorial, I was standing in an A pose before I started capturing. This time I decided to go get a T pose and try that. Let me show you what I have. So let's go back here, Radical, and I have those videos that I recorded. I'm using my basic Android device, my mobile phone, and upload one file. In this file or in this motion, I decided to go with something that starts simple, then with a bigger motion that involves a jump, just to see, will Radical be able to, or the system we're using from Radical, the capture module, will it be able to capture those details from my wrist, from my arm movements? What happens when I go for that jump? Let me show you. Let's wait for a few seconds. It's processing. Now, something that you should pay attention to is always those alerts that you get here. So since my video was captured in a portrait mode, I get this alert that the aspect ratio is not ideal. If your video has the recommended aspect ratio 4:3, all is well. However, you will see a warning here if your video is in widescreen format. Okay, so mine is not in a widescreen format or a 4:3. It's actually in a portrait mode. So let's see what I'm going to get. Face animation turned on and calibration should be fine. Okay. When I say it's fine, because as you can see here, we have this blue tick and all should be good. Let's wait for a few seconds and see what we come up with. Now with Radical, I'm still focused on performance capture just because at those or around these days, I'm testing a number of systems, a number of platforms. And what they all have in common is their ability to capture motion from videos, whether those videos are my performance captured by me or clips that I've downloaded from YouTube or other sources. So I'm basically comparing. And if you remember again from my previous video, for my first Radical tutorial, I've said that for a one camera setup, the results I was able to get the first time was really good. This time I'll be expecting even better results, even more details, since I'm following that guideline about the T-pose, helping the system recognize my skeleton, my shape. Let's find out. And it's complete. Ta-da-ta-da-ta-ta. We're waiting for a review. Got it. Thank you. Okie dokie. Ta-da-ta-ta. Now, question comes to mind. Should I start my video with a T-pose? That's something I need to ask about. Because as you can see in my video, I walk towards that spot where I'm making the video, then I start performing. So in my mind, maybe I should start or edit that video, cut that first part, and just start for a few seconds in a T-pose. Let's find out. Let's play that again. Enough of me analyzing this. Okay. Okay. Comes the... Okay. Now, from this view, looks good, except for what's happening here. It's really weird. And it makes sense. But let's See that from a side view. Mhm. What I really like about this is that I'm still getting solid feet contacts. I don't see much sliding here. And again, we're still using one camera. Compared to other platforms that I used, I'm definitely getting more stable feet and hips. And with that jump, look what's happening here with the hips. Radical was able to detect that without sudden jumps. Like you don't see sudden shifts in that truth motion or translation in any direction, which of course decreases the time that I need to fix or to clean up anything else on this motion. Let me just tweak around to see it closer. Okay, like look at this. Let's go back here and look. Let me just drag here. Okay, see see that moment of contact of landing. See how my feet are stable here. That's solid. Is it final? It is not. But of course, when I have the root, like I said before, when I have the root of a character closer to my performance, that saves me a lot of time to clean up the rest. Now I still see some unexpected rotations on the wrist. But like I said, I feel that what I'm getting here with this single camera and based on what I've seen before with other systems, this is solid, especially with the hips and feet. And I'll be experimenting more with the same video, editing that, starting from a T-pose and comparing the two. Okay? Let me do that and get back to you.